Good morning, everybody. So I just basically woke up, got the dogs taken care of, and I had debated on whether or not I should shower and, make myself more presentable before I started doing this first series of videos for everybody. And I thought, you know what? No, I'm at home. It's going to be authentic. This is me first thing in the morning on the weekend. I have my hot tea. And I desperately need to balance myself. As a lot of you know, Bruce and I had some sicknesses. There was COVID, there was stomach flu, all this stuff around the holidays. And so work suffered, school suffered, lots of stuff. So I'm trying to not be overwhelmed, and I'm trying to organize everything as best I can. And I thought, what a perfect time to show you guys a lot of what I've talked about with some of you on, during one-on-one sessions or even in group meditation, as far as what you can do at home. Now, I'm here by myself, but with my two dogs. Over here's Charm basking in the sunlight, and over there is Luna taking a little nap. I think you can see her. So basically what I want to do this morning is just sit, get my mind to stop racing, because I have such a large to-do list in here that I've already tried to sit down and put it on paper, and I just can't do it because I am so overwhelmed. I'll talk about this more in other videos that I'm doing, and I've told some of you throughout the many years that I've seen you, but I was diagnosed with OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, finally by the time I was 19 or 20. So up until that point, I had hidden all of that as a child because I was so afraid that something was wrong with me. And I think basically I thought that they would lock me away somewhere if they found out something was wrong with me. So that's a lot for a kid to carry. But the reason why I bring that up as an adult is that even though I know I have OCD, and it is not the everything has to be in its place kind of OCD, that is not what OCD is. OCD is the fact that you get overwhelmed, so you quit, right? You just stop because you can't make sense of what's going on around you. It is a very difficult anxiety disorder to live with. So I'll go into more of that in the future, but especially when it comes to even just thinking of, okay, where do I start? Where do I start today? These are normal thoughts that a lot of us have. But with an OCD type of personality, if you don't get started on something, it eats you up inside and you'll hyperventilate. So what I want to do this morning is I'm just here on my couch with my two dogs. It's not ideal for like a formal meditation, but we don't always need that. What I'm looking for is a reset in my polyvagal system so I can make sense of the thoughts that are going back and forth in my head. So I have what I feel like is a safe space inside of me that I can listen to, and I'm not being overwhelmed by a lot of noise that I've created myself. So what I have is I'm on the couch, right? You've seen the pups. I do have rainbows on me. How cool is that? And I have just on the TV, I have Pandora. So I'm just going to set the phone down and I'm going to take a few deep breaths and I'm going to do what feels comfortable to me as a polyvagal reset. And as the video goes on, I am going to have some text come across the screen to help you understand a little bit more of what I'm feeling and what I'm doing. It's not that I'm afraid to feel what's going on inside of my body. It's that there are so many thoughts going through my head so rapidly most of the time. It's very hard for me to find the space to get inside my body. And I think that a lot of you might resonate with that. So I'm just going to put the phone down here. Oh, and my shirt says, "Don't worry, I've got your back." Right? I've got your back. Okay, so I'm going to turn the TV on, and I think that this is some chants, but you'll only hear that for a couple of seconds, because once we get further into the video, it'll be some more music. Okay, so I'm just going to take a deep breath. I'm going to go into my space. Enjoy. That's it. I feel much better. Now I feel like when I get up to do my things, make my list, everything is not pushing to be first inside my head. And I gave myself permission during that little bit of time that taking care of me is the most important. So I'm going to do that first. I demonstrated that just by taking 5 to 10 minutes for me. But now for me, it's time for a shower. It's time to eat a little bit of breakfast. And I don't have to rush against the clock. Thanks for watching. There will be much more. So I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned. Love you guys.